What's going on, everyone? This is the rules here, back again with another addressing issues video. And as you can see, I just did a haircut. It's like 1/4 of an inch on top and like 1/8 of an inch on each side. I thought to go low, but it says not gonna fit me. Showed to my mom, she didn't like it, but I do like it though. I look like a fucking soldier, and that's awesome. So that said, let's get to it. Craig Mack left a bullshit ass comment, which is a link to the video where it says that Black Metal Troy sucks at life. That guy is an idiot, enough said. Curtis Pop. It's not so much that he's politically incorrect as it's that he's a loud mouth and articulate lunkhead. Well, I don't know what the word lunkhead means in English. I know English pretty well, but that particular words I don't even fucking know what does it mean. Loud mouth. What's wrong with that? But okay. Rio, don't you realize that Donald Trump is a major asshole? Well, see, what does it mean to be an asshole really? Because people used to tell me that I'm an asshole because of the way people talk, but again, like, in my opinion, it's really like a big debate. It's really like difficult question, who is an asshole, who is not. What's the definition of asshole? Because, some people say that, the person is an asshole because he's being real, he tells it like it is, he says the hard truth, he's being craft to people. But then there are other kinds of assholes, in my opinion. The people, they're not saying like it is, and they're like, oh, okay, everything is fine. And then they cheat you out of money, they fuck you over, they seem like nice, you talk to them, they seem like the nicest people in the world, but then they don't do you right. So, who is an asshole? The person who is like talk down on you, but he is actually on your side, or the person who says, oh yeah, you're such a wonderful person, everything is so good. And then all of a sudden, you like him, and then he takes your money, he takes this from you, that from you, and then he's screwing you over. So, sometimes in this life you can't just say, oh, this person is not talking to me nicely, he is an asshole. Not necessarily that way. But unfortunately, this goes back when in my teenage years. Like some people told me that unfortunately people are generally stupid and they perceive things not what people say, but how people say it. So that gives room for people, you can be super nice and you can be cunning individual, which is to me like an asshole. But a lot of people, for whatever reason, say that assholes not the people who harm people, but the people who come across as not nice people. This is the American definition of asshole, I guess, but I don't agree with it personally, but people are how they are, and I cannot change people. And and that's why a lot of times I want to be manager, I want to be influential person, I want to be popular. But then every time I want to be that way, I realize that in the United States it's not going to happen to me. Why? I was not born here. I talk differently, I have an accent, I have different mentality. And see, like, the older I get, the more I realize it's like, if you have different mentality, no matter how good you are, how smart you are, but if you don't talk to people like people want you to talk to them, you're not gonna get far in life. So pretty much, even though people say that, in America we like diversity, we like different cultures, no, they lying, it's not true. They like physical attributes of different cultures. But when it comes to behavioral attribute, no, you have to act like us. And if you don't, go on you got welfare, you got Section 8, you got low-paying jobs for $8-9 an hour. And no matter how smart you are, no matter how good you are, that's gonna be your limit. You wanna be a supervisor, you wanna be a manager, you wanna be a big boss, not gonna happen to you. Or if you have a skill, if you have super talented person, maybe people will put up with your differences. If they see that, oh, this person is weird, he's not like us, but hey, at least he's like, does the job better than everybody else, okay, we keep him. It's how it is. So, but like I said, who is asshole, who is not, that's like really difficult question. So, Reese, I wouldn't be so judgmental about him, but when it comes to me, like my point is this, okay, when it comes to that video, you can't be digging dirt on people like, oh, he disrespectful to women. Like, why should respect some woman really? If they're acting like fucking cunts, you have no reason to respect them. So, it's okay in my opinion. Maybe not politically correct, but I mean, why not? And how he put that woman down, that was nice too. Donald Trump owned that bitch, he really did. He's like, I'm being nice to you, even though I shouldn't be even nice to you. Like, all I can do is applaud to him, how he put that bitch down to her place. That was really nice. Like, really, let's not talk about putting people down. It's all about the United States of America and how can we make this country a better place. And don't let other people walk all over America. Good job, Donald Trump. I want you to be a president. Because American people needs to be tough and straightforward people like that. Because trust me, if I would be in the office dealing with fucking Donald Trump, we can talk, because with him I can argue to the point. We need more people like that in America whom we can argue to the fucking point. When you can present your point and they can present their point, and people's not gonna be like, oh, you're so annoying, I don't want to talk to you because you're so annoying. And I don't care whether you're right or not, it's not the point. I'm the boss, listen to me, or else you get fired. If you're smarter than me, I'll fuck you, Like, there is no communication, It's not even the boss, a supervisor, employee, just generally like communication with people too. Like, people just get offended easily, people get upset, you cannot argue the point. I came to America, I thought that Americans are fucking pussies, You can walk all over them. But so it's just not the case, you cannot really. It's just like a soft power, but I agree with Donald Trump. In my opinion, America needs more hard people. And hard people should not be perceived as assholes. You know who are assholes? Assholes are the people who screwing you out of your money, who screwing you out of your jobs, who lying to you. These are the real assholes. And the people who talking rough to you, not necessarily. But okay, some people can think how they want to think. It's their problem. It's a land of the free, so... But it's not even matter with land of the free, not land of the free. People gonna think how they want to think. So... Nobody can change other people. All people can do is change themselves. And other people, unless they're ready to listen, they're not gonna listen. So... We can have the best country or the world country, but people are corrupt in their heads, and if people don't think right, unless you kill them, or put them in mental institutions, or isolate them from yourself and society, you're not gonna make people think differently when they do think, unfortunately, which just sucks. That's why I wish I would be living in more like Eastern totalitarian